Man, it's ill crossover stuff. Yo, what's up? Over here watching the game. Probably most of y'all doing as well. It's your boy. It is I, BTX, the walking miracle. Um, just got back into the crib. Had a great evening. Um, celebrating life, enjoying the life. Um, of course, you guys know that. Well, for some of you who don't know, but most of you guys already do know. Uh, Today was the 1 year anniversary. I've been posting since it's Throwback Thursday. Been posting, pictures from my progress and from the hospital bed to my first gig, and uh, so I figured, people normally do a blog. I figured I'd do a video because I didn't video blog because I didn't feel like typing all them paragraphs, and this way you guys can see the emotions and see the feeling. Today, today's been a great day. I appreciate the text and the Facebook love, the IG, Instagram love. Um, Today's been a remarkable day, um, to say the least. Uh, I'm humbled to still be alive. I've never been a guy who was, not thankful, for um, not thankful for just where I've been in life. I've never been a complainer. I've always been grateful, even even in my trials and tribulations. Grateful because you learn from your trials and tribulations, and you have experiences now, so you know what not to do, what to do. So today's is just I figure, like I said, I'll just give you guys an inspiration. You know, give you a testimony because some of you guys, like some people haven't seen me, some people have, and some people still don't know the true story and the whole story. Uh, and so I kind of like, when I see people, I give them the brief synopsis because I've told this story a long time, many times. I'm sorry. So I figure I'll give you the whole details. So um, of course, like I said, October 31st, you know, accident that just truly changed my life. Um, I basically was driving at work, and if anybody knows me, which a lot of y'all do, but my true people know, I sneeze. When I sneeze a lot, like in a row. I sneeze crazy, you know. And this time when I sneezed, I blacked out, and while still driving, so I knew when I felt the sneeze coming, my instinct was to hit the brake. But in the midst of trying to hit the brake, I blacked out, and I had kids in the van. I was at work, so I had kids in the van, and uh, when I came to, it was like a movie scene. I mean, it was. I felt like I was in a movie. Uh, Everything was like not running so slow, but everything was just running fast. People were running, helping, and you know, getting the kids out the van. I woke up and saw one of the girls stuck in the windshield. Thank God everybody was okay, and it was surreal. And my body was pumping with adrenaline, and I'm tracking myself, making sure I'm okay. And I try to get up, and I try to move my right leg, and I felt the eeriest feeling I never felt in my life in my body, and it was not to get this gross or anything, but I felt my bones like touch each other, and that's not supposed to happen. Your leg, your leg is supposed to be, your hip is supposed to be solid, and I felt them graze each other. So I'm like, okay, it's Tuesday. I got choir rehearsal, and I'm thinking, yeah, I'm gonna get out, like, and I hopped out the ambulance, hopped out the van in my own power, and I got on the stretcher and got in the ambulance. First time in my life I ever been in a ambulance. Um, and I'm looking for my phone so I can call my boss at the time, call people, let them know what's going on. And at this point, when I'm in an ambulance, I'm snapping off like, "Yo, I need my phones." I'm saying things I can't repeat, but I need my phones so I can call people, let people know what's going on. You know, needs to say I didn't get my phones. I didn't get my phones. I didn't get my phone. One of my phones back in ever. So, but find out that I have a fractured hip, and my spirit went like, "What? Not me. I got gigs to do. I got gigs this weekend. I got plays coming up. I got goals. I just hit a goal that I set, and I put on paper, and I'm like, God, thank you for helping me set this goal of saving this amount of money, and I hit that mark, and I'm like, okay, let's grind some more, and um, that day was just so surreal, and I get to the hospital, and they're straight slicing and dicing my clothes off, and they're running the test, and every test EKGs, and every test you think you can have, I've had it, and it was just a surreal, and it was kind of funny, as we all have cell phones. We have a lot of contacts. Everybody has a lot of contacts, but the only two numbers I can remember in my phone was my sister Trinity and my mentor, my big bro Tony Taylor, because they're almost a similar like, and so they were the first people to get the call, and uh, my sister was the first one on the scene, and her and Lauren, El Boogie was on the scene, and then gradually the word started getting out and everything. Um, I'm sorry, the game is on. My bad. But just to go through that, go through uh, the waiting process and being X-rayed, and having family call you and friends is that's definitely a truly humble, and I'm like, okay, I can beat this. I can get out of here. I can get out of here, play on my left leg. Just I was not gonna be stopped trying to play and get out and do what I gotta do. And um, I never forget, like, that was that Tuesday, Wednesday. Um, I was getting prepped for my first surgery, and I remember vividly that I couldn't eat anything or couldn't drink anything. Now, mind you, I'm thirsty, I'm parched, I haven't had anything to drink for about 12 hours. And so, my boy MacArthur, this fool comes into my room. Yo, what up, B? Like, what up, man? And I'm waking up, and he was like, yeah, man, you made the news. You famous. I said, Negro, please. And he showed me this. But in the midst of him showing me on his iPad, I'm smelling something that smells very good. And this Negro is eating a McGriddle sandwich. And knowing I can't eat anything, he's straight smashing. And I said, all right, dog, that's how you gonna do me? And, my boy Phil was there. Phil came up there, and we all roasting. I'm like, man, so my first surgery was pretty smooth. Um, they got me out of there, and uh, came to a room. Friends and family awaited me, showing love. And at that point, like, I was like kind of snapping on friends who I ain't heard from in a while, and checking, snapping on my brothers and all that, and like, man, where y'all been? I ain't, what I'm saying. But the accident really didn't hit me. As long as I was in the hospital from that Tuesday until Saturday, it didn't hit me that I'm down for a while until Sunday morning came, when I know at 7:30 mentally for the last 2 years my alarm clock is going off, regardless of how tired I am, regardless of how much sleep I've had. My alarm clock is going off at 7:30. By 8 o'clock, 8:15, I'm out the house on my way to church. And to be stuck in the hospital bed, knowing that I can't go to church, I can't play drums, somebody else is playing my drums, and that really that hit home. Like the struggle is real now. You're sidelined, and um, that was the like wow. I'm it's a wrap for right now. Like I said, I got so much stuff, had so much stuff planned, had like, plays up to almost Christmas, and I'm trying to take care of calls and trying to, people trying to call. I mean, I just want to actually thank everybody who called and came to the hospital who I didn't get a chance to see. But it got to the point where you guys were calling. Like I was getting calls from the East Coast, the West Coast, North, South, whatever, and I'm grateful for that. And it showed me that it was love out here for me. But it became overwhelming for the staff, because the nursing staff, because they was getting mad at me because you guys were calling like astronomically, and it was like I remember I got out my last surgery, and one of the guys I was bribing like, "Yo, man, I need some water. My mouth is, I'm sick and tired of sucking on this little sponge of ice. Like, give me some water." And he came in my room like, "Man, are you a superstar or something? Because, dude, the phone hasn't been ringing nonstop for you." I was like, "Really?" He was like, "Yeah." I said, "Man, I said, I'm just loved. I know it's a lot of people, and I'm just grateful, and I'm loved." So, I have a lot of stories. I have a lot of stories. But I'm not gonna post all of them. You can inbox me, but I just want to give gratitude, and I'm not gonna make this long. I just want to give love and gratitude for, and show love and appreciation to uh, everyone who's prayed for me, everyone who's thought about me, everybody who sent me a message, um, who came to the hospital, uh, who just was there. You know what I'm saying? Thought about me, prayers, all that. Calling my phone, calling my room phone when I'm trying to get sleep. It got to the point I had to unplug my phone because you know you can't get sleep in the hospital, and um, it was just the worst. Going through you know my first room was a penthouse suite, and then going from a penthouse suite to now I'm in solitary with a roommate, and it was crazy. Some of y'all know who came. I saw my roommates until I got my own room again. But I just want to take the time out to thank um, first thank God. Um, you know, I truly believe that in my heart of hearts, He was getting me to slow down. Um, I was I've been prophesied before that God has gave me a desire and about music and everything, and He put it in me, but I just took what He gave me, and I just straight boom ran with it. And y'all know me, I was grinding. You know, I wouldn't post when I'm getting rest. You know what I'm saying? But I'm out grinding. Burning the candles at Twins, having rehearsals at 12 o'clock. Not getting out of rehearsals to 12 o'clock in the morning. Got to be right back up at work at you know at 6, 5, 4 in the morning sometimes to help out, and naps, and my diet was wrong, and just everything. And I truly believe that guy had to slow me down. Like, young man, you doing a lot, and you trying to accomplish a lot, but you need to get off this road and let me show you a different road, because I can definitely get you to your what you're trying to go without you trying to kill yourself. And I truly believe that. Um, gotta allow things to happen for a reason. And in that, I had to sit down. Didn't like it, especially when you're doing things that you love to do. You don't want to be sat down. Um, but looking back on it, man, I was straight killing myself. Trying to accomplish the goal. You know, my goal was to move to LA in like the next 3 years, and that was my goal, was to save up about about 30 to 40 between that amount. And I've been networking with a lot of cats in LA, and I was like, man, I'm out of Chicago. I'm gone. I got this go getter attitude that you're not gonna tell me no. You're not gonna stop me. You're not gonna stop my grind. I'm gonna go get it. And that was my motto. I was setting up roommates with cats from Atlanta. My boy Leon. Had my other boy Dio. It was, what I'm saying, I was in his head like, yo, we need to go. I had roommates, and what I'm saying. I was talking to my boy Cobbs, about situations because he just got to LA. So I was like, man, as soon as I get this bread stacked up, next 3 years, I'm out. Chicago, we see you later. Because I figured, hey, you could always come back home. Especially being here all your life, you could always come back home. But those plans had to be deterred. A detour. There we go. And so um, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for life because to go where I've been, a lot of people have inboxed me like, man, your spirits has been um, amazingly high. Like I could have went totally left and went straight dark with it. But I knew like, yo, I gotta get back. I gotta get back to music. I gotta get back to doing what not doing it crazy, but get back, think about it smartly. And you can't talk to one of my guys, Kareem, and it's kind of ironic. We was having the same conversation. You can't build. Just say for instance, you can't build a house or a unit by yourself. You can try with all your might, but at some point you're gonna need help. You're gonna need help, and certain blessings is not gonna come to you until you have that help. And that was like my grind was just trying to get it, and people respecting my hustle, and I'm out here just trying to get it. But when um when you have a lot of time on your hands like I have, going from rehab and going through the rehabs, and being humbled, and being going being bathed, you can't bathe yourself, or I couldn't bathe myself. Jesus, I think the first 2 or 3 weeks, like I didn't take a shower. The first time I took a shower was like in the hospital because it just my legs were um, I couldn't stand by my own on my own power because when I did my pelvic surgery, it knocked out the muscle power and the nerve power in my left leg. So both my quads and um, all my muscles were like shot. And to go through that, and to go through um, therapy, and to go through like I was the youngest cat in therapy. I had always had swag. I always made sure, I'm like, dude, it was some cute ladies in therapy, so I had to make sure that I was swagged up. Had my boy Antoine come give me a nice little fade. I'm like, I can't be out here bogus. I'm still young compared to all these old people. So, but it was surreal, man. It was surreal. It was surreal, and anytime I hear about anybody getting in a car accident and they don't make it, I'm grateful. I'm sad to hear the news, but I'm grateful because I haven't seen the pictures of the van. Like I sideswiped two vehicles and came crashing into a garbage truck. I can't even tell you the color or the make and model of the vehicles I sideswiped to this day. Don't know. I was blacked out and then came crashed into a waste management garbage truck. So, um, I keep saying that I'm blessed. I'm grateful. I'm humble. Um, I didn't really truly realize the a mother's love for her child until this accident. Like my mom. Most of my y'all, my mom, she stays in out of town. She moved to Mississippi, so she had to fly up here, and um, she had to take care of me. And you never think that that you think it's the other way. Like, yo, you want to take care of your mother. No, my mother had to come back and take care of me for some months, and I'm grateful for that. Regardless of where we were, um, I'm grateful for that. Man, like my sister, being the first on the scene and being there for me, taking care, of holding the cavalry down until my mom came in. And, you know, I know she was snapping off on some of the posters, talking about I'm trying to rest. Like, man, I'm a people person, man. You know, that's who I am. I get it from my father. You know, and he was a people person. Talk to anybody, know everybody. Need your car fixed, you knew, hey, go holler at him. You need your furnace fixed, you can holler at him. He knows everybody, and I miss my dad for that. And I appreciated my mom. Mom, I appreciate you. For what you have done. Um, coming back and helping me and going through therapy with me and taking me to therapy and you know seeing me push. Going through therapy, like, man, walking, man, had to relearn how to walk. Had to learn how to balance myself, and you know had to do a lot of upper body strength in therapy. My first therapy sessions at the hospital, because they knew, you know, that this injury was going to take time for my body um, to to heal and for my muscles to regenerate. And um, definitely, definitely a fun time in therapy, but you know, you learn a lot. I learned a lot, and but I'm gonna wrap it up. I just want to thank. Um, I just want to give my thank yous, man. I just want to thank everybody, like I said, who prayed for me, who interceded on my behalf, who hit my Facebook up. I made it a point to respond to everybody's message on Facebook because you didn't have to hit my page was just like blown up, and it took me a week, but not even a week. It took me a couple of about a day or two to respond to everybody's message and to send love back. Um, but I definitely want to thank these people who were there. I'm not trying to forget any names, but a lot of people, I could think of everybody, but it was just certain group, certain people in my crew who were there for me, and from the jump street was there, whatever I needed, and um, my mom's, my sister, thank you, um, my dude Gary, who was my chauffeur, Donna, who's been there, who's there, coming to the hospital, checking on me. Um, my boy Phil, MacArthur, my boy Terrence Lee came, my big sister Dina, Nikiva, um, Amorous, if I forget anybody's name, I'm sorry. Monica Purchase, thank you for definitely uh, helping me out and helping my feet because my feet was jacked up and I couldn't lotion my own legs because I couldn't bend down or anything. Thank you, my homegirl Lashonda coming checking on me. Thank you for that. Because honestly, where my hospital was like in the boonies. I was in Maywood. Everybody I stayed south. Man, Tim Jackson, Sunshine, Danny. Thank y'all for coming, you know, bringing me dinner. You know, bringing Ladybud to come check on me. Russell, Maisha, my godmama, Pastor Karen. Um, my cousin Preston, Auntie Deborah. I mean, the list can go on and on and on. But I just want to thank those and let them know, let the name be recognized, and also because for being there. Um, I remember first getting out the hospital on December 6th. Like I spent Thanksgiving in hospital, and on my first time out the hospital, December 6th, I'm like, man, I need some help, and I called my boy Gary, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? And because like I said, my phones, man, I didn't get a phone until the beginning of this year, January. But Gary was, he was right there, right there. As soon as I got to the crib, he was waiting on me. I got you, bro. And he was there helping out my mom's whatever she needed. He was there. My boy Mike Usher, was there. Um, who else? Who else? I'm not trying to forget anybody, but if I do forget you, charge it to my head, not my heart. But if you know who you are, you was there. I appreciate you. Um, I'm grateful. I'm grateful that you were there. Um, but I also want to just, as I wrap up, just want to leave you guys with this. Things happen for a reason, and I'm grateful that. Oh, I'm sorry. My last person, and I probably would have got killed. My therapist. I had two people. My therapist, Kenya McGuire Johnson. Sis, I thank you from the bottom of my heart because you took 1 hour a week out your day and you got me back in shape at therapy. You looked out for me. You got me at a gym to get me where I need to get in progress that we were making, and we became close. I definitely was telling you things I would never thought I would tell you, but I figured, hey, we're in the trenches together. You might as well hear. And so I'm thankful for you, and your talents and your gift. Besides vocally being a therapist, I'm grateful for that. Um, my bros who came and shared it with me, like I know, so I was gonna wrap it up, but like I had, if you would have came and saw me at home, a lot of people wanted to see me at the crib, but I just, I wasn't there, mentally. And it was at one point, that was in my mind, like, yeah, you can't play the drums no more. You done. And it was like, man, you know, my first time getting on the drums, it was a picture. It's a picture out there. I'm trying to post it before it's, over with. Like, my first time being on the drums, my kick was like a baby trying to kick a pedal. It was gone. And my mentor came and set my drums up, and I'm like, he's like, dude, it's gonna get back there. You're gonna get back there. You're gonna get better. And I'm like, man, but I want to thank these crew, my boys, Chris Singleton. Chris took advantage of me being at home every day, and this fool came over and shed it. I got all these drum sets, and this dude came over every day. Like Dio, DJ, Tony Taylor with the dreads, like they came over, like DJ, especially DJ and Chris came over and they was beating my head in, like, yo, you going to get better. You're going to get back playing these drums. we're gonna beat your head in. And you know, I was doing sheds every other day or every week, coming down practicing by myself. Like I had to, I had to slide down the stairs to get out the house. I had to slide down the stairs to get to the basement to my drums. I had to crawl back up the stairs. So, for everybody, for my boys who saw that, understood the struggle and to be there to push me to get back to playing drums, to get better, like man, that was real touching. That was real deep because, you know, iron sharpens iron. And they knew that, I need to be sharpened. So, um, my boys, like I said, Chris, DJ, Dio, kick drum. Appreciate y'all, man. Um, okay, I'm not gonna keep trying to remember all names, but man, everybody who's, like I said, who's looked out for me. My man now, Adrian, who's helped me with the next um road to recovery. I'm great. Now I'm trying to get better. I lost all this weight. Y'all see my swag out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm lost a little weight, trying to keep it off now. So I'm in the gym with my man Adrian, A flat on bass. He got me in the gym, got me working it out. What I need to do. So I appreciate that. So I thank God for the relationships I have with people that I built. That I had formed and built with people because you know it truly takes a village. To raise somebody and also just to have those friends to be there and help you. I wouldn't be here right now if I didn't have help, and that right there is definitely, the testament of to that you need people. You can't do everything by yourself. Excuse me. You can't do everything by yourself. You gotta have people. You gotta have friends. And I appreciate, like I said, I appreciate them. For getting me back here. Um, we still got a journey. We still a journey. Y'all see me out here. I'm out, gigging and all that, but it's still a journey. I still have. I'm healed. I'm 100%. But now I just gotta build my muscles up stronger. They're getting there, and I want to get. I'm 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 good, but I want to get better. I want to get better, and that's the goal right now. That's the pressing to the mark. And I'm 30. I'm like, man, I've done everything I could do. I'm ready to, want to settle down real soon, have a family, and continue to pursue my dreams. And so, but this minute, it's been 33 minutes and counting. And if I got anybody, truly, I'm sorry. Forgive me. Uh, Shout out to my niece Faith, Brandy. Appreciate y'all coming. Slide me them sweet potato pie when I was not supposed to have it. Appreciate that. Appreciate you, homie. But yeah, man. This is just a testimony. Just a testimony of what my journey of my life for the past year and a half has been. Well, the past year, I'm sorry, not half, but the past year has been. And you guys, like I said, you guys have seen the progress. You guys have seen the the determination, and so I'm grateful. And you know, next year I'll probably do another video, and a lot of things probably definitely changed then. So, but I just want to say again, thank you all who who prayed for me, who who um, um, came and saw me. Thank you to my boys. Thank you to the little man who what I'm saying, who got me the sub for him. My boy Dio, who got me a sub when my church did me wrong. And I thank for you guys, to help me get some money back in my pockets. So, I appreciate you guys, man. Little man, Dio, what I'm saying? Y'all my dudes for real. And man, grateful to be alive. And we definitely are going to have a celebration show. Hopefully, it was supposed to be today, but we're definitely gonna be doing it next month. So look out for it. It's going to be hot. My band, Nights Over Egypt, will be coming full force. And we're going to have a great show. Celebrate life, live, love life. And I'm definitely living it. I'm definitely loving it. I'm definitely grateful for it every day. And we'll definitely see you around. So, from my heart, again, if I had 1,000 tongues, it wouldn't be enough to say thank you to all who has, like I said, did everything y'all did, praying and um, just going in for me. So I want to thank you guys. You guys have a great night. We'll catch you. Well, y'all see me around. Come to a gig, holla at me, chill with me if you want to hear the stories and all that. And we're going to the top, baby. So y'all be blessed. One.